So we're going to have a look at our LinuxZoo virtualized pen testing environment. So a small introduction to that. So on Moodle, on the module page for Moodle, in the induction activities, there should be a little LinuxZoo introduction document and this associated video. So our LinuxZoo environment is a virtualized environment, so it's built on some virtualization servers here at Edinburgh Napier, and it allows the students to have various different virtual machines which we can run through a web browser or some other methods of connecting to the virtualized machine. So whether the students are using our lab PCs or students can use their laptops at home, or our remote students will be at home also. You can connect to your virtual machine, you can run up various virtual machines in this isolated, safe environment and use some of the pen testing tools. So mainly we're going to be using the Kali Linux distribution for this course, for the CSN 11127 course. So the first thing to do is to register with LinuxZoo if you're a new student, which is quite straightforward. So we can go to LinuxZoo. We can register for an account, and that's quite straightforward. So I already have an account, so I shall just log in. So this little box at the top right hand corner deals with your login and which machine, virtual machine you're going to use, and then the details over here mean we can also access associated tutorials and online labs. So for our Kali course, we're going to be using some of these labs against Kali here. So some of these are used for other modules. So this is the first thing to do. So to log in, using your Napier password, Napier email, and whichever LinuxZoo password you created. So not your Napier password, but your LinuxZoo password for your account which you've created. So if I log in here, I've got an account set up already. So the first thing we have to do is queue up for a machine. So we select which machine we want, and in this case, so there's various machines for different courses. So you would use this for the host-based forensics course. So the one we want is Kali, which is a Kali Linux machine, probably a fresh install for starting the course, and switch on the virtual machine. Okay, so you give it a second or two, and it starts to boot. Okay, so the machine's on, it's booting. So we can go to connect once it starts. So it's starting up. We can go to connect, and there's various ways we can connect to the machine. As I said before, we can connect via a console only SSH connection. If we use this, we can go in through PuTTY, but the easiest way is through the Java web-based VNC. So this is a GUI, so that should be about ready to go. And that's not correct, so we don't want that one. It is in fact this one, the JavaScript VNC, which is the web-based one we want. So it's jumped into this tab, so we've still got this tab open where we can go in and look at our tutorials. And this tab is now giving us a virtual Kali machine. So this is a Linux distribution running in our virtualized safe environment, which we can now log into. So the logins should be specified in your lab material for the different machines. So I believe this one is root and secure. And it's not. Okay, how about root and Kali? Okay, so that's us up and running with our Kali Linux distro. So we can now actually do something. So we can have a look at the network configuration for this particular machine, and you can see it has a private address. So this is the private address inside the virtualized environment. Anything else interesting there? Nothing in particular. Yep, and if you can do that as a little induction activity, that'd be great. And any issues, if you could post onto the issues forum, and we can get you all sorted out before we do our first lab in week 1. Okay, that's great. Thanks for that.